The town of Buccanham is visited through the last tablet in the Shrine of Secrets, and the game was saving quite an important event. The town is said to have drawn the ire of the Demon Lord after its hero, a pirate called Captain Sharkeye, kept killing sea monsters en masse and eventually challenged Overdue himself to a duel. Thus he was sealed away in ice by the Demon Lord. His pregnant wife was kept back in the kingdom of Buccanham by its king, which the captain had friendly relations with. The king himself lost his dwarven wife to the monsters, so he didn't want the captain to suffer the same fate. But the Demon Lord put a curse on the kingdom, and now every newborn baby is turned into a monster on the first night of a full moon. Something that could have come straight from God in the Bible. A newborn then returns to the kingdom for a few nights until it loses all semblance of humanity. Afterwards they crawl into a nearby tower, the beacon, which is completely dark and therefore unnavigable, and the babies stay there. You're then told about a plan to find the monster responsible for everything. The king wants you to first get glow moss, as the name implies, a glowing moss from the dwarves that live nearby. Dwarves really hate humans since they blame them for the death of the king's former wife, but their foreman is reasonable and lets you fight a monster that's eating their last patch of glow moss. The dwarves are really grateful since they don't have a much better source of light, so you're as thanks allowed to keep some of the moss, which you then rub on the feet of one of the newborn. Now you have footsteps you can follow up the beacon, which is only in a notable dungeon for the statue of the water spirit. It takes a really long time, and there at the top with Prism Dew that you could collect way earlier in the game, back when the Rainbow Cove opened up, you can now extinguish the black flame that causes the darkness. This is of course just like Emmerdale, you even use the same container and arguably the same liquid to dispel the black flame. So indirectly your deadbeat Uncle Pike yet again saved the day. And afterwards, you still need to backtrack to Emmerdale to get some of their flame. This is now your fourth visit to Emmerdale, not your last, this time taking place a few decades after your first time in the past. It's no use thinking about how exactly the time travel works, and the visit is short-lived anyways. So now the day is saved for real. The dwarves are so thankful to you that they will soon in the future start to accept humans as equals and live in harmony with them. And you, as the hero who saved the day, even have a child that you saved named after you. In the present, you're even remembered as an equal to Captain Sharkeye. The NPCs now go as far as to describe you as bursting with mightiness, so I think it's safe to say that you've gone a long way from people assuming that you're just a helpless child. Sharkeye's wife was taken away by the king of the seabed, who turned her into an immortal mermaid. Her child is said to have been spirited away by the water spirit, and it's said to bear a mark of the water spirit somewhere on its body. Even if you don't know yet, the dots are easy to connect, and this is what this event is really setting up. Sharkeye is not only a great hero, but a hero's ancestor, and setting him up as this mythical figure is what this event is really about. And you already know where you'll find him once the ice encasing his ship melts.